Oh shit. Ahoy people. This is gonna be a one taker because I really don't have much time, and I don't know how I'm even going to address this right now because it's a collector's nightmare. Just spitting it out now. The town that I live in Wabash, Labrador, well, next to it, Lab City, is pretty much on fire, and they were evacuated. And as of this morning here, at the time of this recording, we potentially may be evacuated as well. So everything that I've collected, everything that I own and love and cherish is bullshit compared to my family. That's your cliche answer. But I'm not going to lie here and say that this is not killing me right now. And the decision to save what? I don't even have time. And quite frankly, what do I take? Do I take the valuable ones? Because there's a lot of gems in here, or do I take the ones that I really love? And that's the question. The ones that gave me the most joy. Shit. And I kind of came to the decision that, if I'm going to be free of this shit, I'm going to be free of this shit. But just last, few minutes, I was thinking, you know what? I'll get a video out just in case. I picked 10 records that if I was gonna save them, these would be the ones I picked. And I was surprised. It all came back to what I liked when I was a kid. And those were the ones that gave me the most happiness. So I'll just go through them quickly. These really require no introductions or anything like that. But these would be ones that I want to save. Voivod, Killing Technology. These are all original presses. Right? So that'd be one. Voivod, especially my dad, my family is from Jonquière, Quebec. So a little bit of a connection. I gotta hustle. Cars are packed, by the way. As much as I wanted to pick like Stained Class, and how I put on here is that Stained Class is the one I love. And it is, really. But at the end, the one that gives me joy was like kind of like the first one that I got. And you can't go wrong with Defenders. You really can't. It's got that, fist pumping arena rock. It's stupid as hell. But man, it's fun. So yeah, Defenders. I didn't pick any of the premiums. Weird. Maiden, Killers. I'm a Diano fan. I love Bruce as well. Don't get me wrong, but this was the first one I ever heard, and it's the one that I absolutely love. Jamie Squires, buddy, thank you for pirating me off that cassette back in the day. You created a monster. Bit emotional right now. Shit. Sepultura, Schizophrenia. I remember a time when I just kind of heard of Sepultura. I was on the bus and my friend had just gotten Beneath the Remains. I'd never heard them before and it blew my mind. But me being, me, I had to try to find the back catalog because, the old is the first album's always going to be the best, right? Well, this is not the first, but I really love this album. And that's Cogumelo. I can't even pronounce that name. I've never been comfortable. Even now, in the face of danger and death, I still don't feel comfortable saying the name of that record label. Hell Awaits, if anything, for At Dawn They Sleep, which is my favorite Slayer song of all time. Right? So yeah, everything about it. The intro, the sound effects, the backwards messaging, love it. A little bit of Canadian, eh? Razor, Take This Torch. Yeah, the Executioner song is probably my favorite. And I know that the band really had a problem with this mix. They like the original, and yeah, okay, sure. But no, I think this is one of Razor's best. The OG lineup. More Canadiana, Sacrifice, Forward Determination. I mean, yikes. Right, but yeah, so this would be the one that I picked from for Sacrifice. They're all getting sacrificed. Oh God, I hope not. But anyway, is what it is. Anthrax, Spreading the Disease. You knew I was going to pick an Anthrax. This is their best, no doubt. I know a lot of you guys out there, are big fans of this album as well. Lone Justice, my favorite Anthrax song of all time. And so this one's very, very special to me. Weird? I love it. This is like one of my favorites when people are like, are you a Sabbath fan? I'm like, of course I am. I'm a heavy metal head. You know, I'm a headbanger. So they ask me my favorite Ozzies, and I usually am like, no, I'm more of a Dio guy, to be honest with you. I like Ozzy solo better. But this one is just unhinged. And it sounds like shit, kind of. I know Metal Theologian came to its defense when I criticized the production before, and I know I'm not alone. There's more of us than you, Metal T. But yeah, this could do with a little bit of tweaking. But other than that, I think it's a fantastic record, and I have a good time. And I'm not an audiophile. That shit doesn't really bother me. And speaking of, last but not least, you knew this was coming. Killing is my business, and business is good. My favorite record of all time. What's that got to say about me? A mouthful. You can read between the lines there. So that's that. And to my shame, I will also admit that yes, it is a first press, but it's the Music for Nations and not Combat. My parents still won't look at me. They're so ashamed. So that's that. I just wanted to give you, a farewell, or I don't know. We might be back for another one. I don't know. Right now, I got to get the hell out of this town and leave every material thing behind, including my Star Wars mans. Like, what am I going to do? Take everything? I can't, and you can't take it with you. So I guess that's the purpose. I remember saying on Heavy Metallurgy show one time, if it all goes, how would you feel? And I remember saying, free, because this stuff it does bog you down. But god damn it, I do love it so much. So I want to thank you guys for having laughs with us, and hopefully you'll see me here back at Superstation 66, live from hell. And if not, Godspeed and go to hell. Yeah, so do me a favor, would you, in your comments below, leave some of your. Hey, Rachel, do you have a coffee there? Is that for me? See? What?
I'm going to be on the screen, Emma.
Yeah, you're going to be on the screen. Who cares? In your Def Leppard pants. You don't need to cover. Show them your girl school shirt. No, I'm doing a farewell, sort of just in case,
Okay.
So, the zombie apocalypse, yeah. So, thank you. Yeah, list below. I know it's a cheap thing to get like comments and shit like that, but I'm curious to read through this as I'm driving out of town today, potentially. If you were in the same situation, are you going to go for the gold? Going to go for the glory? Or are you going to go with your old pals? In the end, I'm taking nothing. They'll all go together. And so that's sad, but at the same time, I'll be free. So everyone out there, there's my little question for you. Give me 10 records that you'd save, all right? And leave them below in the comments too. You don't have to make a video, but anyway, something to entertain me. I'm sorry I'm so bleak right now, but yeah, it's really shitty. But anyways, hopefully everyone will get out safe, and again, I love you. Here's the awkward part normally where I would cut it off, but now I gotta do this bullshit. Not.